Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Bada Bada Baba. All right, everybody, welcome to Option Pit. It is Andrew Giovinazzi, Chief Operating Officer of OptionPit.com, educator du jour, option trader, and I'm starting to wear a couple more hats. Guest host of Options Oddities during the day on the TD Ameritrade platform. If you don't have enough of my voice at Option Pit, you can always drop into the Thinkers from Swim Lessons Room every day at 1 Eastern Time, and we just look at activity. All righty. And what do we have for today? Okay, Option Pit Pro Trader Summit. We have our quorum. There's a couple spaces left. We don't want more than 15, I don't think. I think we're right around that number. But again, Option Pit, if you're Option Pit Live member above, you're welcome to join. We do a lot of guest speakers, a lot of dinners, all kinds of good stuff. And almost everybody that has gone to this has come back and picked up a lot of learning from our guest speakers, and hopefully learning something from Mark and I as well. That will be July 29th to the 31st. Okay, Option Pit has a reduced schedule on those 3 days, but that's what we got. All right, next thing is Greek proposal. I mean, it's like it is, and we looked at a trade on this on Friday for sure, right? But it's the Greek stuff, right? That's what it is. To where do we have positions? Let's just take a look at the SPY here and let's look at pricing. So on Friday, this is what we had, right? Okay. And let's look at the 5-day chart here. So here's the mark. Here are some of the highs that this is what we'll just call the happy highs, 213. Okay. And we could still easily get there if there's some sort of a proposal that they actually can agree on today. But there's some concessions made on pensions with the Greek government finally realizing that the rest of the EU is not going to pay their pensions. I guess is the easiest way to describe that. As far as vol goes, we have had a little, vol trading up, trading lower, trading up, trading low. I mean, it's been a total seesaw. And right now we are on the what? We are on the upside swing as vol comes in. Now, one thing to keep in mind here is new lows. So the real simple thing is the reason why they have the VIX is a 30-day forward low. I just put out in our our morning update. Don't be surprised if you see the 12 handle in VIX. Okay, if they do break a deal here, we could see lows for 2015 in volatility easily. I would not be surprised to see the 11 handle. Okay, if we get something done by the 30th and the SPY, there's whatever the relief is, SPY trades like 214. Okay, that's kind of how I view that as moving at this point, right? I don't know if you want to get in the way of the market, and then everybody's going to realize that nothing has really changed. However, vol could make a pretty good leg down, and stocks can make a pretty good leg up. Right? I mean, you're seeing the writing on the wall. The pattern keeps being set. Every time there's the possibility of a Greek deal, the rally is ferocious. Vol gets crushed, and we're not making, like over the last 5 days, remember, because we've had some back and forth. But also the longer term vol here, you're just not, the July volatility, August volatility, starting to just, peter away. We'll see how these marks settle out here for August and July right now, right? But I'm not expecting that to make any moves higher than what we've got. So as we look at this, Okay, vol and VIX coming in a little bit. Right, that's always a big signal. Right now we are now in the 11 handle, and if you see the 10 handle or the low 10s here for Sigma for the SPY, that's going to be, you know, kind of it as far as the vol just getting totally destroyed. Obviously, on a weekly, we could go as low as 9. This July 2 could end up getting extremely cheap, or the week after because of the holiday, this July 10, right? So we'll also, as time goes on, start to price the fact that this straddle could get really, really cheap. Again, on Friday, the Greek deal looked bad. Over the weekend, all of a sudden, it looks good. I mean, and at this point, what are you going to do? HV10 to VIX cash undervalued. So if you say we have a 10 vol and VIX, I don't know. I think the whole point, the whole reason why vol's been coming in, Nikos, is because the 10-day volatility is just not that high, right? I don't think you're at the undervalued point yet. I don't see that. All right. So again, the trades I look for, anything that the arc of trades are running up and vol running down, and you just have to be able to take one step in case we have a, if they go off track here, I'm sure they'll probably go off track one time again between now and the 30th of June. All right, everybody, you have a good day, and I will talk to many of you in the chat today. Bye-bye.